Hey everybody, we are live. Welcome. Hi, thanks for joining me. We are live in my back garden tonight. Why are we live here tonight? It's my birthday. So I thought I'd do a little impromptu live stream unannounced. So if you subscribe to my channel and enable notifications, you'll be joining in right now because you'll be receiving a notification that I am live. If you're watching this on the replay, why not subscribe to my channel? And that way, when I do these impromptu little live streams, you will be the first to know about it. So welcome everybody. So we'll just give it a few minutes for people to come into the chat because I know this was kind of unannounced. The time, it's 10 to 10 in the evening here in the UK, and it's my birthday today, March the 11th. Samantha Lowe is in the chat. Samantha Lowe, hi Sam. Donna is in the chat, I assume. Welcome in, Donna. I'm sure if she's not, she'll be in there very soon. Brian is here as well. Welcome, Brian. I'm trying a new connection tonight as well, guys. I don't know how good it's going to be, but we'll see. We'll go with it, and hopefully it will be okay. Kay says, hi Marco, happy birthday. Hope you're going to have cake. I've already had some cake, but I'll be having some more in a bit, definitely. Harrington's Love Disney says, hey Marco, hello Harrington's Love Disney, thanks for being here. So what's this live stream about? Why have I got this plank of wood here? Well, I'm not going to do fireworks tonight. I know you're probably thinking, but I'm going to do something firework related. When you buy fireworks in the UK, they all come with one of these little things. It's a lighter wick or a safety lighter or a punk lighter. They have a variety of different names. It's basically a bamboo stick with this is basically sawdust, compressed sawdust on, and you buy a packet of rockets, you'll get one of these with it. You buy a selection box, you'll get one of these with it. And the idea is you light it and it smoulders. It's a bit like an incense stick. I don't use these because I electronically fire the vast majority of my fireworks. So I've kind of built up quite a collection of these. And this afternoon I worked out I've got 44 of them. And I'm 44 today, so I thought, wouldn't it be fun to light 44 firework lighters and live stream it? God, I have a sad life, don't I? But anyway, the rest of the family's in bed, so I thought, you know, why not stream and chat to you guys, because I miss it when I'm not streaming, so it's fun to do this. So that's what this live stream is going to be about. We're going to light 44 of these and see which one lasts the longest. It's going to be quite exciting, guys, I promise you. Stay with me. Okay, so Anthony is here. Anthony says, happy birthday, Marco. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks, Mike. So yeah, so I've got 44 of these lighters, all kinds of different shapes and sizes. They are traditionally called punk lighters, but you might see them called safety lighters or lighting wick. They're all the same. They're not very good, to be honest, but they're better than using like a cigarette lighter or matches, or I've seen people use even cigarettes to light fireworks and things. Definitely not. These are kind of the best you're gonna get in a selection box. You can buy things that are better for lighting fireworks called Portfires, and if there's time I might show you a Portfire or two later on. But I say these are what comes with fireworks. You buy a selection box, you buy a packet of rockets, it will come with one of these little lighters. So we're going to line up, we're going to tape like 43 of them to this plank and light them and just enjoy them. They don't flame, they basically smoulder really hot, and that's what you can then use to light fireworks. So Reese is here. Reese says, happy birthday. Have a great fireworks show. Yeah, so these are not fireworks as such, but you get them with fireworks. And I never use them, so I've got quite a collection now. So I managed to find 44 of them in and around. So I thought we'd line them all up and light 44. And, you know, if you guys want to sing happy birthday, then there's no pressure to do that, don't worry. So that's what the plan is. That's what we're going to do. Hopefully the connection will hold out. So I'm trying a different connection tonight because I want to stream on my GoPro, and GoPro has to use Wi-Fi, and there's no Wi-Fi at this end of the garden, so I have to bounce it off 4G, and it all gets very confusing. But hopefully you'll bear with me. If it judders a bit, hopefully you'll bear with me. And yeah, let's have a bit of fun for an hour or so in my back garden in the middle of the night here in Manchester. It's quite cold. If you can see my breath, it's probably, I don't know, 8 to 9 degrees, maybe a bit cooler. And we have had some quite cold nights recently. At the moment I'm wrapped up warm. I'm quite toasty, so it's all good. But yes, Janie B is here. Janie says, happy birthday, the great Marko. The great Marko. Thanks, Janie B. Thanks for being here. So let's get some of these on and let's start. I'm going to tape them up to here. There's not a lot of weight in here. And I say there's no like recoil like a fuse when you light this. These just smoulder. They're a bit like incense sticks, but obviously they don't give off a scent. They just glow. So let's get some of these out. I've got some tape to stick them on. I've got to say, they're all different shapes and sizes, so it'd be interesting as well to see how long these burn for. Some I'm sure will burn longer than others. Some of them are quite well sealed. We'll get back to those in a minute. But this one's quite a chunky one. We'll start with that one. Let's get a few more out. I will of course be reading the chat, so feel free to chat to me in the chat. I love interacting with you guys, and Bulletproof Mummy's here, so happy birthday, thank you very much, I appreciate that. Ree says, should light your candles with them. I should, shouldn't I? Yes, should light some birthday candles with them. Thicker ones are Cosmic and Bright Star, do quite good because they're thicker. Coating burns longer and better. Don't know if Celtic, Cosmic and Bright Star still do this thing. Yeah, again, they are different thicknesses. I'll bring some to the camera and show you. Some of these are definitely Bright Star because they've got Bright Star labels on. In fact, this is definitely a Bright Star one. And yeah, it does look thicker than some of these thinner ones. Let me come closer to the camera and show you guys. So this is that's quite a thick one. I'm not sure if that's Bright Star or not. This one is definitely Bright Star because it's still in its wrapper and it still says Bright Star. So let's get this one out. That's actually not quite as thick as that one, but still a decent thickness. These ones, again, I don't know what these ones are from. These ones look a little bit thinner. So there you go. You can kind of see there's three different, really thick, sort of medium and quite thin. So it'd be interesting to see how those burn. So let's get those set up. So we'll start with this, the really thick one we'll start off first. We'll then do the Bright Star one. So if you guys want to know which one the Bright Star is, it's going to be the second one along from this side. We'll then do a couple of these thinner ones. I say I've got 44 to get up along here, so it's going to take a little while. I was thinking, should I do this off stream? But I thought, no, why not stream me actually setting them up as well? It'll be fun. Lord Valentine, Baby Peach says, I'm going to turn 20 in 6 months' time. Well, I shall wish you a happy birthday now if I don't stream before then, but you never know, I may well do. Right, let's get some tape going. So let's go for this really thick one here. And then we'll go for the next one. I say I've got to get 43, so I'm not quite sure how close to do these. I say they don't really they don't flame, so they can be fairly close. So there's a couple there. Let's get the next couple in. So how's everyone doing anyway? Last time I was live, of course, was New Year's Eve from my garden slash greenhouse, where we let off a whole load of rockets from this location, actually, with my custom built rocket rack, and that was a lot of fun. That worked really well. All the rockets went off. Go check that out on my channel if you want to see that. And of course I did a behind the scenes video of how I made that rocket rack as well. So, and Bulletproof Mum says, makes me feel my age. My daughter is 20 this year. Yes. Did you make another holder for your firework tonight, the Great Marko? Well, this is basically a plank of wood and I'm gaffer taping some firework lighters to it. So I haven't made anything. We're kind of making this as we go. I want to get 44 along here, and then we're going to light them and just kind of watch them burn and chat to you guys. Oh, if they stay on. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? I should have checked where the gaffer tape was going to hold these to the wood. It's fine. Safety wise, I have got water here as well. I say these don't flame, they just glow. They're just like incense sticks. There's no real danger. Obviously there's heat in there because they're designed to light fuses on fireworks, but we should be fine. So let's get a few more up. Say a whole load of different shapes and sizes. I've got some ones here that are pink. They all come with a little wrapper on as well. And these are just, I say, just compressed sawdust, so they just kind of smoulder and glow. Let's get a few more of these on. That one's kind of a little bit bent, but that's okay. Say they're very cheap. There's no kind of real quality to that. To these, they do their job. They're included, you know, as an alternative to using matches. But really, I don't like them because I electronically light the vast majority of my fireworks. The ones that I hand light, I don't use these. They're not very reliable. You do sometimes have to hold them against the fuse for quite some time before they do actually take. So I don't really like using them. That's why I've got so many, because I say every firework pack that you buy comes with them. You can't You cannot escape them. Right, let's do this little kind of bendy one here. But I thought this would make a fun alternative to candles for my birthday. I did have a birthday cake earlier with some candles on, but it didn't have 44 candles because that's a bit excessive. But I thought, hey, I've got 44 of these, so let's do some of these. Let's have a look. Let's just catch up on the chat. Bulletproof Noise getting over pneumonia. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'm glad you're on the mend though. So yeah, that's not a very nice thing to have, is it? JDB says, gotcha. Yeah. Lord Valentine Baby Peach. This was unannounced, but thanks for sharing. Yeah, it was kind of a last minute thing. The rest of the household had gone to bed. It was still early. I'm like, well, it's my birthday. Let's do something. Let's live stream. What can I live stream? Well, let's live stream 44 firework lights. Why not? That's what you get on my channel, kind of just spontaneous, random, fun streams. If you've seen my streams before, you'll know I do things like eating jacket potatoes on a stream. I'm not going to be doing that tonight. Didn't think about it in advance, probably with hindsight, maybe I should have done. But, you know, just random things like that. They're a lot of fun, my streams, always family friendly as well. So if you've got people that like fireworks, you've got kids that like fireworks, you can get them to tune in. My channel's safe for kids, safe for families, safe for everyone to watch at all times. So Jenny B having Mrs. Great Marko homemade birthday cake. Sadly, no, she didn't have time to hand make one this year, so she did go out and buy me one, but it was very nice. So I may have some more later. Right, let's crack on with these, because I say we got 44 of these to do, which is quite a few. Oh, we got a couple more pink ones here. These pink ones are not going to glow pink, by the way. Don't get too excited. They just buy the sawdust for whatever reason. In fact, somebody with more knowledge than me might actually be able to tell me who the pink ones are made by. Downscale is here. Hi, Downscale. Reese shows how many fireworks you've bought over the years. 44 is a lot. Yeah, do you know what? I had that exact same thought a little while ago when I was thinking about doing this stream. I'm like, I wonder how many I've got, and I counted them, and I did actually have 44. I'm like, wow, I've had quite a few fireworks over the year. But to be fair, I mean, I do review lots of fireworks. You've probably seen them on my channel and stuff. So when I get fireworks to review, if there's a rocket pack, they come in with these. And of course, I've reviewed quite a lot of rocket packs over the last year, and they've obviously all come with these little lighters. So let's get a few more of these going up here. Holding up okay. So we've done a couple of pink ones. Let's do a couple more pink ones. Oh, we got another really wonky one. I'll kind of bend that towards you guys, and then that will be good. Just put another one there. Another one here. And another one here. We're starting to go a little bit wonky on that. Let's get those a bit more vertical. There we go, that's good. Right, what number are we up to? We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We've done 14 so far. You must watch TV, folks. Baby Pete says, lol, the thumbnail. Yeah, I had to make a thumbnail really quick for this video. I say, this is the last minute. I haven't been planning this for like days and weeks and stuff. This was literally an hour or so ago. I thought, you know what, let's live stream. So I had to cobble together a little thumbnail quickly. So I'm glad you enjoy it. Let's get some more. And anyway, this is more fun than just throwing these away, isn't it? We've got a yellow one here. Ooh. I don't know. It's not that exciting, folks. What I should do in future, all fireworks I get this year that come with one of these, I need to label what they were from, so that we could do a side-by-side comparison video again in the future of who makes the best punk lighters. I wonder why, I still don't know why they're called punk lighters. Maybe somebody again might be able to find that out for me. P-U-N-K, punk lighters is the official name for them, but I say they're sometimes called safety lighters or lighting wicks. Birthday jacket potato. Yes, no, I haven't had a jacket potato today on my birthday. I did go out for breakfast though this morning, all you can eat breakfast, which was lovely. And I had so much that you know, still it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm still not hungry. Mind you, I did have some birthday cake an hour or two ago, so. Right, let's put a yellow one in. So this is not going to look the prettiest or the neatest, but I've never seen 44 of these all lit together. So again, this will be a first for YouTube. I don't think anybody else has done this yet either. It's another exclusive. If you watch my review videos, you'll know that I like to say it's exclusive at the start of them for the ones that I film before anybody else. More of those coming up this year, by the way, folks, so do stay tuned. I think I did about 40 plus reviews of Fireworks last year. Some of them exclusive as well. Nobody else had fired them or filmed them in the UK. They were literally arriving in the UK and I was firing them the next night and then getting them on YouTube. So yeah, so exclusive content, more of that coming up this year on my channel. This is going to be bright. Get your sunglasses out. You know, I don't think it will be. These glow. In fact, I might even turn the lighting off and we'll let them enjoy the glow. They don't flame, so that's effectively right. These are essentially the same kind of as an incense sticks, but these are not designed to give a nice smell. These are designed to burn quite hot, or smoulder quite hot rather, so you can light fuse with them. Some of the sticks are pink, some of the sticks are just plain. I don't know why they bothered dyeing them in pink, I don't. Maybe it's to make them more visible, I don't know. They don't glow in the dark, the sticks, so it's kind of a bit pointless. But right, where are we up to now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. We're halfway there, as Bon Jovi would say. Oh, is it lagging? Oh, I do apologise. Let me just see if I can sort the lag out. As I say, I'm in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere at the back of my garden. There's not a great connection here. Let's have a look, see if we can get that any better. So thanks for bearing with me, guys. I know it's not the best connection ever, but I say this is kind of a bit of an ad hoc stream. I haven't really kind of planned this, so I didn't have a lot of time to set it up. So thanks for bearing with me on that. Happy birthday, thank you so much. Okay, so people, yeah, I get the connection's not perfect here, but thanks for bearing with me. Right, so if you're just tuning in and thinking, what are we doing here? What's this all about? So it's my birthday today, yay! March 11th, and I'm 44. And rather than light 44 candles, I'm going to light 44 firework safety lighters. These are little things you get when you buy a selection box or a rocket pack. It's basically just a little bamboo stick with like compressed sawdust on. You light it, it glows. You then use that to light your firework fuses. I don't use these because I electronically fire them. So instead, I've got kind of quite a collection. So I thought, let's light them all. Refresh fixed it for me. Strange times on the internet today. Yeah. And you know what, if it drops out for a couple of seconds, it's not going to be the end of the world, because it's not split-second action here. There's nothing kind of blinking, you'll miss it on this stream. Anscale says, happy birthday to you, thank you. JDB says I had to refresh too. Yeah, I can see on my computer that there are issues with the connection, so I do apologise for that, guys. I say this is a bit of an ad hoc stream. Didn't really plan this very well in advance, just kind of went with it. So hopefully you still get the gist of what I'm doing and you can still hear most of what I'm saying, and you're able to enjoy the stream. I don't know how long we're going to go for tonight. The time in the UK at the moment is coming up to 10 past 10 in the evening, so, and it is getting cooler out here. So I'm going to light 44 of these. That's the plan. More exciting than throwing 44 of these in the bin. And then later we may light a Portfire as well, because I'll show you how better they are than these. There is a big variety in length of these as well. Some of them are really quite long, some of them are quite short. But again, that might be based on what they came in. If you got a pack of rockets and there's only 3 rockets in, you only need a small one that's going to smoulder for a couple of minutes. If you've got a whole selection box of 14, 15 fireworks, you're going to need something that lasts a little bit longer. So that probably explains the difference in length between these. Downscale says, no worry, Marco. Knowing how to fix is always need. You keep loading up that birthday party, yeah. Did I see Donna's message? Yes, I did, and I don't know if he cut out, so I did see Donna's message. It was a $9.99 super chat saying happy birthday, Mark. Thank you so much, Donna. You didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So I did see that. Thank you very much. Jenny B says, good connection for Marco being across the pond downscale. Yes, that is true. Across the pond and down at the bottom of my garden, away from any buildings and stuff. Basically just because it's late at night. I didn't want to wake the neighbours and stuff. These are not going to make loud bangs or bright lights or anything like that, but obviously I'm talking. I didn't want to do this inside because there is going to be a bit of smoke and stuff. So I came to the bottom of my garden. I thought that's the best place to do it, away from everyone else. But obviously down here, I can't really use Wi-Fi, so I'm having to Wi-Fi from the camera into my phone and then use 4G. And it's not my usual setup because I wanted to use the GoPro, because the GoPro lets me use... Yeah, you can probably hear that. That's a couple of dogs behind me. Hopefully we're okay. There is a fence, so hopefully we'll be okay. Oh, I love live streaming. Anything can happen on my streams. Anything does happen on my streams, as you guys know. Donna says, I wish I lived closer so I could help you celebrate. Did you have a nice cake? Yes, and Beth bought me a lovely white chocolate cake. It was really good. So there's still a little bit left. That dog is saying happy birthday, Marco. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it downscale. I like that. Let's go with that. Right, onwards with the safety lighters. These ones are actually in packets. I'm going to have to open. Yeah, it sounds like happy birthday, doesn't it? That sounds lovely, Mark. Yes, it was a nice cake. These are really tricky to get into. Let's try and do it this way. There we go. Made in China, these say. I say I don't know where these are from or indeed how old they are. I will have had some of these for years. I'm sure you guys can hear that as well. It's a little disconcerting. But I say there is a fence, so if you see me run in that direction, you'll know why. Hopefully the dog doesn't jump the fence. Yeah, I'm hoping the same. If the dog is like, I know bro, I'm already subbed. Yeah, if you're watching my stream for the first time and you like what I'm doing here, or you think, what is this guy doing? Subscribe. We have a lot of fun on my live streams, as those of you who regularly join me will know. Anything can happen and anything does happen. They're not meticulously planned a lot of the time. They're quite ad hoc. This one's ad hoc. I only thought about this an hour or so ago. I thought, yeah, let's live stream. It's my birthday. Everyone else is in bed. I'm bored. Let's do something. There we go, I think we're back. Apologies for the lag there. Random lag. We just go along with it. It's fine. I say you're not missing much. I say what will be interesting to see how long these burn for. I'm hoping they're not going to be like hours and hours, or else it's going to be quite a boring stream, guys, but stick with me. We'll go as long as we need to. Downscale says, so is it 11:14 p.m? No, it's 10:15 here at the moment. I know the clocks changed over in the US, didn't they, last weekend? Ours don't change till Easter Sunday, which is kind of the end of the month. So there's this kind of gap where there's 4 hours difference between US East Coast and the UK, where it's normally 5. So in a couple of weeks' time it will be 5, but at the moment it's only 4 hours difference. So yes, it's 10:15 at night here at the moment. So Lag Monster can't defeat me for no. Yeah, that's it. If you do get lag, just hit refresh and hopefully it should come back. Right, let's tape some of these up. If you're just tuning me, we're lighting 44 of these to represent my 44 years of being alive. What better way to celebrate, eh? Right, let's see where we're up to then. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36 we're up to. $37, $38. Wow, some of them are really difficult to get out. 39, 39. This one's going to be 40. a.k.a. says the best is Marko eating a jacket potato. Yes, no jacket potato on this stream tonight, guys. Sorry if you tuned in for that. I'll say this is a bit of an ad hoc stream. I haven't really planned it. So that's 40, and then we need another 4, which I just have. LSG here, she says, hi everyone. Hi Emily. Welcome in to my little stream here. I know the connection is not great, but thanks for bearing with me. One day I will invest in some decent Wi-Fi all the way down to the, because my garden, if you've seen my other streams, you'll know my garden's really long, which is great because it allows me to do bigger fireworks and need a bigger safety distance, but it does mean that I don't have a great connection down this far end. I guess in hindsight I probably could have gone a bit closer to the house, but I'm not down here for safety reasons. I'm just down here just so I don't wake people up, because it is 20 past 10 at night here. People will be in bed. These are not going to be loud, these are not going to be noisy, these are not going to wake anyone, but it's more me talking, which is kind of why I'm talking in a bit more of a hushed tone. Right, so that was, I've lost track of how many we had with that. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 40. Right, hopefully we're back. Apologies for that, guys. The stream died. It completely died, but we brought it back. Hopefully it will last. We shall see. Apologies for that. Say it's something outside of my control. Janie saying my refresh didn't work. Refresh now, Janie. It should work. I am back. It should be okay. There we go. I can see I'm back now. Let's catch up on the chat. Are these safety fireworks low noise? Says loud. Yes, they don't make a sound at all. They say they just glow. It's just like an incense stick, basically. They just glow. They'll give off a bit of smoke, but no noise. So yes, they are low noise. In fact, I should probably put that in the stream. Low noise fireworks stream. People would feel shortchanged, wouldn't they? Donna says, I'm glad the dog settled down. Yes, it did. Although I can now hear another dog further away. That won't be because of me, hopefully. Downscale says, I guess the dog shared out the stream and all his tasks are done. Yes. Lag, yeah, we should have resolved the lag now, hopefully, guys. So didn't come out. You didn't come for a jacket potato, but seeing you eat one after New Year's fireworks, yes. Bad dog. Breaking news, dog found biting internet cables. That's true, downscale. And I may have to do that next time. I may have to run a network cable out here so I can get a decent signal, but I say this is ad hoc. It wasn't really planned. We're just having a bit of fun tonight. Yeah, everyone's saying we're back. Donna says hashtag all the dogs. Yes, all the dogs are out tonight. Every fireworks stream is low noise because I can adjust the volume. I love it downscale, that's great. Right, I think I've got 44 now. Let me just check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, folks. And I did have enough length on here, that's good. I even have one spare. Right then, so we'll light all these in a second. Let's just catch up on the chat. Let's check everybody's back in that suffered from lag. I know the stream did die, I did bring it back, so hopefully it's all good now and we can light all these. I say if these glow with a bit of brightness, we might turn the lights down a bit and we'll see, but 44 firework lighters. Yeah, let's light them. And let's see, what do you think, guys? Which one do you think, this is a fun game, isn't it? Which one do you think is going to burn for the longest? I don't know, it'd be interesting to see this this one here that's kind of really quite long, whether that one's going to burn longer than the others. I'm just actually going to put a bit more tape across the whole lot of these just to give them a bit of extra rigidity. That's a good word, isn't it? Stick that across there, like that. There we go. That's good. There we go. Right, good. So I say these are not going to go bang, they're not going to be noisy, they're not going to crackle, they're not going to give out showers of sparks like a sparkler. They're not sparklers, they're firework lighters. The purpose of them is they smoulder and you can then use those to light the fuses on your fireworks. I electronically fire stuff, so I don't really need these, so I've got quite a collection. So it's my birthday today. I'm 44 years old. March 11th is my birthday, which is when this stream was if you're watching the replay. And so we're going to light 44 of these and just watch them glow. That's the plan. One spare is one to grow on, yes. You should line a wick across the tops. Oh, do you know, I didn't think of that downscale. Yeah, I could have done that. I could have put some tape match across all of them, so I just light one end and it lights them all together. But I say it's a bit of an ad hoc stream. I didn't think about that. I'm just going to use one of these. It's a chef's blowtorch. When I'm hand lighting fireworks, this tends to be what I use. It's the most reliable thing I've got really for hand lighting, but most of the time I electronically fire. So we'll start at, which end should we start at? Should we start at this end? We'll start at this end with this really big thick one and let's see how we go. They do take, this is the other thing, they do take a while to start actually kind of going. There, well, that one's going I think now. It's going to get a bit smoky, folks. This is riveting YouTube TV, isn't it? Do this one here. Oh, don't tell me this has run out of gas. No, there we go. I just need to turn the wick up. I will go back because it looks like some of these have gone out already. This is another reason I don't use these. They're so unreliable for lighting fireworks. A bit more heat in them and see if we can go in properly. pretty, isn't it? Some of you are probably thinking, oh, is that it? Yeah, basically. But stay tuned, because I might light a Portfire in a bit. Oh, and they are a bit more exciting. Right, now there's quite a few of these that aren't smoking anymore. So we'll go back. It's almost like spinning plates in the air and trying to keep them all spinning at once, isn't it? 3, 2, 1, light. Reece says, I've been watching your firework reviews. They're excellent. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Looking forward to more reviews. Yes, more coming this year for sure. They aren't going off with a bang tonight. No, this is the lowest noise fireworks stream you'll ever see. Right, so say this one seems to have gone out. Let's try and get these ones like properly smoking again. We might be here sometime, guys. That one's gone out. Oh. If you're wondering what it smells like, not a lot, just a bit kind of burning sawdust. Right, are they all smoking now? That one, that one, that one. I don't know if that one here is. Why is that one smoking? Yeah, they're a bit more disappointing, aren't they, than candles? You're probably thinking, oh, you should have just done 43 candles. There we go, I think they're all alight now. Ah, there you go. Let's catch up on the chat. And they're wafting this way. Yes, the smoke is blowing that way, which is actually good, so I'm not getting covered in it. Punk sticks are only smoke, I thought. So normally your kind of incense sticks are. These are similar, but they're designed to glow, so there is some heat in there. Enough heat to actually light a firework fuse, which I'll show you in a few minutes. So normal incense sticks are designed to just smoke. These are not really designed to smoke. They smoke as a byproduct of it, but they're just designed to smoulder really hot. I can actually feel, if I can put my hand quite close to them, I can feel a bit of heat on there. And my hand is fairly close. If I put it there, you see it's warm. It's not hot, but it's warm. But it is enough to light firework fuses, but you do have to hold it by the firework fuse for some time. So whilst they're smouldering, I'll actually set up a bit of fuse here, and I'll show you how they work and how not great they are. And you guys can enjoy the visual effect of all the smoke kind of wafting towards the camera. So I've just got some standard Visco fuse, which is what you get on consumer fireworks here. I'm just going to cut a few little pieces off to be able to demonstrate for you guys. Let's do 4. Because, you know, I like my streams to be fun, but I also like my streams to be educational. So this is the sciencey bit coming up, guys. Well, it's not science, it's just educational. It's not even that, it's just fun. Right, I got some Visco fuse. I'm going to stick it on over here, down this end away from all those smouldering sticks. So let's Mark made his own fog machine. Yeah, I did, didn't I? It's actually something quite sort of therapeutic watching all this smoke. Yeah, anyway, I digress. So I'm just sticking 4 little bits of fuse on here, and we'll light them in 4 different ways, and we'll see how easy or difficult they are to light. I think they are still going now. All of them are going now. The race is on. Lord Valentine Baby Peach says she's bored. I promised you, I did say it wasn't going to be the most exciting stream. Just like something to do, it's my birthday, why not? Yeah, you could all sing happy birthday if you want, if you're getting bored. This bit will be more exciting when we light these fuses. Let's catch up on the chat. Where there's smoke, there's fire, except where there's only smoke. Yeah. Smoke towards the camera is actually pretty good. Yeah, I'll have to watch it. Oh, the wind direction has changed now. The smoke is now blowing towards me. Try kitchen torch. Yeah, and that torch was the one I was using. This is a kitchen. This is a chef's kitchen creme brulee blowtorch thing. Really useful, really good. As you'll see in a minute, I've got 4 different fuses here. I'm going to light them in 4 different ways, and we'll just see how quickly they light with the 4 different methods. So we'll use this spare punk lighter. We'll start with this one. We'll see how long it takes to light a piece of fuse. I may even do a little separate, I might cut this bit out and do it as a separate little video with like a little countdown thing so we can actually see. So I'm going to get this lighting first. Let's light this with my blowtorch and get this smouldering for a minute or 2. Okay, so we'll just let this kind of the flame go, and we'll let the let it actually start to smoulder. There we go. I don't know if you can see this. You probably can't. I'll come show it to the camera. Show it you close up. So that's basically what it looks like at the end. So it's just smouldering. There is a bit of heat on there, but it's not massively hot. But there is enough to light a fuse. But again, it's going to take a little while. It's not going to instantly light when I touch this against it. So let me show you what I mean. So we've got a fuse here. I'm going to hold it next to it, and we'll see how long it takes for the fuse to actually light. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So it took a few seconds, as you can see. So it wasn't instantaneous. It wasn't that bad. It was maybe 1, 2, 3 seconds. I mean, I'll have to watch the replay and see exactly how long it was. But that wasn't too bad, but not instantaneous. If you're lighting a firework, really, you kind of want to be able to light it and it instantaneously lights. So another way I'm going to show you, actually I'm going to show you another way. Let me put because I have another method to show you as well. Let's get another piece of fuse out. Actually got 5 different to light. Something even older than punk lighters. I even found some of these. These are great. Well, these were great. Well, they weren't great because they were rubbish. But let me come and show the camera these. Punk lighters. That's why they got rid of them, and you now get punk lighters in your fireworks. But yeah, these are kind of lighting wicks. Really weird. I've got a few of them here, so let's light one of these again. I never use these. They'll smoulder. Let's light one of these and see what it does. See how long it takes to light a fuse. So we'll light, in fact I'll come close to the camera and we'll light this kind of close up. So So yeah, it's basically just a bit of smouldering rope. Actually, if I blow on it, you can kind of see. The benefit of these is that they're a lot thicker, obviously, than the punk lighters. So in theory, these should have a bit more heat to them. But let's see how long it takes for this to light a fuse. So the other one was about 3 seconds. Let's see what this one does. Here we go. Oh, we'll just wait for the. I can see the connections kind of. Are we still good? Okay, I think we're still good on the connection. So let's go with this. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1. So I'm holding this against the deal. There we go. That took a lot longer, didn't it? That took a really long time. Again, I'm long lighting it with that. So not great. That's why they replaced them with the punk lighters, which again are not great, not instantaneous. For comparison, let's compare that to a match, a normal match. If you light a fuse with a match, let's see how quickly that lights. Oh, here we go. So that's pretty quick. So that was the quickest so far, wasn't it, out of the three? That was fairly instantaneous. It wasn't quite instantaneous, fairly instantaneous. Next I'll show you, I'll show you the blowtorch next. So blowtorch is the best out of them so far. So let's see, this is pretty much instantaneous. So as soon as I go, there you go, it's lit. So that tends to be firing. I will use one of those because it's so much more reliable. It's instantaneous ignition of the fuses. Don't forget they used to be paired with blue touch port. Yes, that's true, smolder to smolder. Yeah, so modern fireworks, now all fireworks come with visco fuse, which is what I've been lighting here. In the olden days, I'm showing my age now. Well, I'm showing my age anyway, it's my birthday stream. Of course you know my age. But back 20 odd years ago, fireworks didn't have visco fuse. They had something called blue touch paper. It was like a bit of paper on the top of fireworks that would smolder. So whereas these, you know when they're lit, you can tell. The other ones, blue touch paper just smolders. You light it and it would sort of smolder and you retire and you're like, oh, is it lit? Is it going to go? So they weren't particularly safe. These are a lot safer, a lot more. You get a much more definitive, yes, that's definitely lit. Let's have a look. Road taper as well. I used to get them in standard selection boxes. Yes. Yeah, and it's still smouldering away here. We'll see how long that smoulders for, actually. Again, I don't know what time I lit it, but we'll see compared to... It was actually a few minutes after this taper, wasn't it? So we'll see whether the taper or the rope wick, which one lasts longer. The other thing you can get, they don't come with fireworks, but they're readily available. They're usually sold in about packs of 3. They're called Portfires. I'm going to show you a Portfire. This is a Portfire. It looks a bit like a handheld kind of wand sparkler. It actually has a fuse in the top. You light the fuse. They're safe to hold. You should wear gloves when you're using these, ideally. You hold at arm's length, and these produce a little flame, a little green flame, but it's really hot. It's almost like a blowtorch flame, and you can use this to instantly light wicks. And of course, these are quite long, so if you don't have a chef's blowtorch to hand, these are a good option. You can usually buy these in about packs of 3 for about £1, £1.50, something like that. The burn time on them from memory is about 3 or 4 minutes. So, you know, enough to do a rocket pack. If you're doing a selection box with 15 odd fireworks, you might need a couple of these. But they're really good. So I'm going to light one of these. In fact, I'm going to put some gloves on. I have got some gloves with me. It does say, there's the handle there, to be used outdoors only, these. There's the handle, so this bit won't burn, this bit will burn. Hold handle in gloved hand at arm's length. So I'm going to put some gloves on just to be extra safe. Let's get the right glove for the right hand though. That would help, wouldn't it? There we go. Right, let's go back round this way. In fact, actually no, I'll come and light this again by the camera so you guys can see. Oh, I've still got the wrong glove out. I put the wrong one back in. There we go, let's put that in there. Random pencil fell out of my pocket. I don't know. Who knows? Right, let's get this on here. So again, these have a fuse, the same fuse as this actually. It's just sellotape to the body. So I'm just going to extend that, and I should actually be able to light this off one of these wicks. So in fact, actually, you know what, I'm going to use this because I don't get to use these very often. So let's light it with this. So at arm's length, of course. Takes about 10 seconds to light. There we go, it's lit. So, ooh. And there we go, that's our Portfire. So you can see there's a bit of smoke, there's a flame, greeny kind of yellow flame, and we can now use that to light fuses on fireworks. We'll just give it a minute just to kind of establish itself a bit more. You can hear the sound of it as well. It's quite intense. I can actually feel the heat from that. So this, I say, let's light this bit of fuse over here, shall we, see how quickly it lights. Like instantly. So these are as good as chef's blowtorches. In fact, in some respects, they're actually better because the flame is a bit more intense. You can waft this around, not that you meant to, but it will still burn. Whereas chef's blowtorches, if you get a little bit of wind, it can blow them out. So these are a really good option. These are called, they're called firework lighters. They're actually called Portfires because they give this green flame out. You can buy these in most places. You can get fireworks, including supermarkets. Supermarkets do sell these when they sell fireworks around bonfire night. So it's worth getting a pack. They're only about £1, £1.50 for a pack of 3. You can see from this demo how long this one lasts. They last a good 3-4 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer. Really useful. When I was hand firing in the days before we had chef's blowtorches, this would be what I'd use to hand light. Nowadays, of course, I electronically fire everything, most things. There's a few things I still hand light when I'm doing my reviews and things like that. There's no point setting up a big firing system just to light one firework, so I'll use a chef's blowtorch for that. But in the days before that, this is what I used. Really good, really reliable. I think these burn underwater as well, wouldn't surprise me. It's actually good that I put gloves on because that has actually just burnt through my glove. I don't know if you saw that, a little bit fell off and has actually burnt a hole in my glove. So that's why it is good to wear gloves when you're using these, because the fallout from them, as I've just demonstrated, can actually burn through gloves. So yeah, these are not toys, these are not sparklers. Don't give these to kids thinking, oh, they can wave them around and write the names in them. They're not, they are hot, they're like little blowtorches. And definitely wear gloves. And we'll just stand here, we'll basically stand here until this goes. I don't really want to be walking around with it. And there's another dog out, folks. Yeah, so I obviously live in an area where there's lots of dogs. I should be holding this in my gloved hand, really. Let's do that properly. And you can see these hot bits that are falling off are, well, they're hot enough to burn through my glove. So, in fact, you can actually see these little molten drops kind of dropping off it. There goes one. Yeah, so if you look underneath, you see this little drop that's going to go. There we go. So that is the downside of these. There is a bit of hot fallout from them. But they're great for lighting fuses because, as you saw, they light fuses instantly, but they're not for kids. These are not sparklers, they're not handheld wands. They are Portfires, they are designed for lighting fireworks, they're designed to be hot. And in a minute or so, you should see that this will basically self-extinguish. See if I can get these hot drops to show up on camera anymore. You can see these drops that keep dropping out. Molten little drops. There's one. There we go. So there we go. There were actually fireworks on my stream tonight. That will still be hot as well for a while. So again, put that in a bucket of water when you're done. But that's a Portfire. Really useful for lighting fireworks. But as you can see from my glove, they are hot. They do get hot. I'm glad I put those on now. Right, let's see how these punk lighters are doing, shall we? Well, yeah, they burn for quite some time, don't they? The pink ones actually, I think, are burning the fastest. There were 2 pink ones here and 2 pink ones here. They've burned down quite quickly. Some of this, I think, is just ash actually now. Let's just see if I can knock some of the ash off the tops of these. Yeah, see, a lot of these are just like ash now on the top. In fact, these ones have already finished. These ones burn right down. These ones here. Knock the ash off the tops of those. There we go. See how this one's doing. This one's burning actually quite quickly. This rope one. Let's put it back up here. Put that one there. Right, let's catch up on chat. Don't try this at home, kids, says Donna. Yes, absolutely. Tesco do the best ones, or did. Not bought them for a few years. I use Chef Blowtorch too. They have the standard ones at really good value and worked well. Yeah, you can get blowtorches pretty much everywhere now. I mean, there used to be a time when Chef's blowtorches were really expensive. Really, you're looking at 20, 30, 40 pounds for one. You can get these on, I think I got this from Amazon for about 13 pounds, something like that. This one's really good because it's instant light. The old one I had was kind of, you had to push a trigger and turn a dial, and it was a bit of a faff. This one I can just pull the trigger, I've got a flame, so really useful. But they tend not to be very windproof because, again, chefs tend to use these inside in kitchens rather than outside lighting fireworks. But they're still good. This is the one I use. I got this from Amazon. I don't even know the brand of this. I'll show it to the camera. This one says Son Deco on it. I don't know. It's just I just found it on Amazon, but it does the job. Other ones are available, I'm sure. And they just use standard. Dog does not sound happy, says Donna. Yeah, he didn't, did it? I don't think any of the dogs. Neighbours have been fine tonight. Dogs haven't been that happy with me doing this. Oh, Donna says that looks just like my kitchen torch. Yes. Jolly version of road flare. Yeah, I guess it's that road flares are very similar, but again, these are designed for heat rather than light. The lights are byproducts. Road flares are designed to be bright rather than like blowtorch kind of hot. There'll be heat as a byproduct of them, so slightly different things, but yeah, that kind of thing. Every insect near you right now is like, I hate Marco's birthday. Yeah, that's true. Don't try this at home. Yeah, we said that. No, what's your emergency? Marco is burning his gun. No, as I say, I do stuff safely. I do have water here. If I need to put these out, I can put these out very quickly. The ground is very wet here. It has been raining today, so it's not like if one of these fall on the ground, if some of the hot ashes fall on the ground, the whole garden's going to go up. So, I do always put safety first when I'm doing things like this. So, but yes, that one sounded cool, Mark. Yeah, they do have a good sound on them, don't they? The Portfires. You could toast marshmallows on that. You probably could toast marshmallows on a Portfire. I wouldn't try it only because of the chemicals in it. I don't think that would be great for your food. But heat-wise, yeah, they certainly produce enough heat for that. They look like they'll keep smoking till your 45th birthday. Yes, some of these might, In fact, some of them have gone out. Let's just check they are still. Yeah, I can see those are still going. That one's still, yeah, going. I think this one might have gone out. That one's not done anything for a while. Let's get that one going again. And maybe these ones have perhaps gone out. There we go. Let's see how our little wick one is doing. That's doing okay. Let's leave that there where you guys can see. In fact, shall I tape that up? Let's tape this one up and then you guys can see how the little rope wick, I don't even know what the official name for these were. Anyway, that's that one there. Let's see. Downscale says, Downscale always wants one of those kitchen torches. Yeah, you can get them off Amazon and places like that. Like as we've been working extra hard to make this more intense by snapping on Marko mid-sentence, it keeps me engaged and wanting to know what. I'm sorry, Downscale, I say. I do try my best. I know this connection's not great. The next time I stream from down this end of the garden, we will get something sorted. If I've got to run a long network cable out here for 100 odd meters or whatever, then we'll do that and we'll make sure we get the streams better. But I say this was a bit of an ad hoc one because it's my birthday. Wasn't planning on doing this, just thought it'd be a bit fun to do, so hopefully you can bear with me. And if it does cut me off mid-sentence and you're like, oh, what was Marko saying then? You were about to say this, that and the other, just let me know in the chat. I don't mind repeating myself, it's absolutely fine. Kay says, night Marko, gotta go eat supper. Yeah, good night Kay, thanks for tuning in, appreciate your company this evening. Bulletproof Mum got several torches, a few for pyro and one for the kitchen, priorities, ha ha ha. Yeah, the other thing I should mention about blow torches, the chef's blow torches, if these get wet, they don't work. There's like a little piezoelectric thing in here. If you get any moisture in these, they don't work. I have had these out in fields before when I've been doing hand firing fireworks, put them on the ground in wet grass or whatever, picked it up, tried to light it and it doesn't work. Portfires obviously don't have that issue. Although obviously you shouldn't put portfires on the ground when you don't need them, but yeah, they are susceptible to moisture. If you're doing something outdoors in the winter and there's lots of moisture in the air, these are not as reliable basically as portfires, but they're more convenient. Let's put the portfires, let's put it that way. So there we go, I think we're doing okay. I think these are all, apart from maybe, is that one gone out? Yeah, this one doesn't really like staying lit. There we go, it's lit now. So yeah, these do last quite some time, don't they? We're talking minutes, tens of minutes in some cases for these. So if you've got a selection box of 15 odd fireworks, one of these should do you the whole time, provided it stays smouldering, of course. So that's the internet goblins. Yeah, again, Downscale, I do appreciate you not giving up and sticking with me, and hopefully it's been fun. It's certainly been smoky. What is really interesting, this one seems to have like a centre core on it. Oh no, there you go, it's snapped off. There we go. We're getting there now. So yeah, this was the Bright Star one. Somebody was asking about Bright Star ones earlier on. We know the second one is definitely Bright Star. That's doing quite well. That's been quite stable. Don't think I've had to relight that one. Let's knock some of the ash off some of these. There we go. Well, this is exciting, isn't it? Let's catch up on the chat. 9 of you here at the moment. Thanks guys. I say I didn't publicise this stream, I kind of just did it so people didn't know about it, and I say it's not the most exciting stream. I just wanted to do something for my birthday. I wanted to stream for my birthday. I thought this might be a fun thing to do, to light 42 candles in inverted commas, and that's what we did. But hopefully the bit about the fuses, different ways to light the fuses, hopefully that was slightly interesting maybe. I don't know. Jenny says, glad we could celebrate your birthday, Marko. Yeah, I appreciate that, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to come online tonight just to see you guys, well, not see you guys, but chat with you guys. You guys can see me, I can't see you, but I know you're watching me, so I do appreciate your company this evening. It's been fun. Breaking news, the dog has stopped biting the internet cable. Yeah, the dogs have now, I can't hear any dogs. I can hear aeroplanes. I'm fairly close to the airport, but I can't hear any dogs now, so hopefully the dogs have all gone to sleep. Donna says, I always enjoy your streams, Mark. Yeah, I love doing this. It's a lot of fun, isn't it? I never really know what's going to happen or how things are going to work, and there's a bit of an element of unpredictability and things, but it's fun to do. I love doing them. So there will be more live streams coming up this year. If you're new, if you're just tuning in thinking, what's all this about? Does he do this regularly? I don't stream regularly. I don't even have a schedule when I'm going to stream. So that's why it's really good to actually subscribe to the channel, click, enable the bell notification things, and that way when I do go live, you get a notification. YouTube will tell you, hey, Great Marko's live. So, and there will be some more exclusive content coming up this year, some new reviews and some new fireworks that are going to be coming out for the first time in the UK, and I'm going to get to film them before anyone else. Really exciting. So lots of good things in the pipeline. I'm going to be doing some displays as well this year, various displays, some of which you'll be able to see on my channel. I'll probably be live streaming again on Bonfire Night and New Year's and all those kind of good things. Maybe a few other times as well, we'll see. I did quite a lot of behind the scenes streams last year from my garage, which people seem to really enjoy, so we may do some more of those this year when I'm building things firework related. We'll see. So lots of good stuff coming up in 2024 on my channel. If you like fireworks or just like kind of the sound of my voice, like hanging out with me, like kind of these shenanigans we get up to, then yeah, then by all means subscribe and hit like and let YouTube know that you like this kind of thing. Don says he's like having a visit from across the pond. Oh, thanks, Don. Oh, I appreciate that. Airplanes are calming to listen to. Yeah, you see, I live fairly close to a major airport, only about 3 miles away, so planes are kind of, I'm used to them. I don't even notice them half the time, but it's interesting when we get visitors from out of town and they come visit, they're like, oh, what's that noise? Like, what noise? Oh, that, yeah, it's an aeroplane. We just kind of, you get used to it, don't you? I guess it's the same, you know, if you live next to a busy road or a train track, a railroad or whatever, you kind of get used to it, don't you, after a while. So, Lord Valentine Baby Peach says, how do you know that I'm a girl for my channel? I just kind of guessed that from the name. Apologies if you're not. I just assumed that from your name, and no offence intended if I got that wrong, so apologies for that. There we go. Right, so I think we're getting down to the dregs now, aren't we, on these? This one's still doing, I'm surprised this one lasted as long as it did, actually. That's still going. These thick ones are doing quite well. They do seem to have quite a longevity to them, don't they? Far more so than all the little thin ones. The thin ones now have all finished. This Bright Star one here is still going. That was a little bit thicker than some of the others, not quite as thick as this one. But these thick ones are doing. I know this one did go out, didn't it? A few times I had to realign that one, but that's doing okay. We're getting there. Did that one go out? I think that one might have gone out. Let's relight that one. There we go. So yeah, we've just gone past 11 PM here in the UK. It's legal to do fireworks up to 11 PM. It's illegal to do fireworks after 11 PM on most nights of the year. These are technically not fireworks, so technically it's okay that these are still burning now. It's just the same as like lighting a taper or lighting a match. You can light those any time of day or night, but fireworks themselves, you can only do them in the UK up until 11 PM at night, and then you have to wait till 7 o'clock in the morning before you can do them again. Not that I've ever done fireworks at 7 o'clock in the morning, or indeed would, but yeah, you can't do fireworks after 11 PM at night. It is illegal. Doesn't stop people. I still hear fireworks go off every now and then, like 1 o'clock in the morning, which is illegal, but I always stay safe. I always do stuff legally. You'll never see anything illegal on my channel. I don't promote anything illegal with fireworks. Everything I do, family friendly, it's safe, and I don't show you anything that's like too dangerous. Obviously there is an amount of risk involved in fireworks, but I do always take safety precautions and things. I will always show you guys how to do things as safely as you can with fireworks. So hopefully you guys understand that and appreciate that and enjoy my content. So JDB says, I'm near the airport too. You get used to the sound, but I love watching planes. Yeah, you see, I'm not that bothered by planes, and the reason why is my dad, my father, was an air traffic controller all his life, working at the airport that we're fairly close to. So I grew up with a father who was an air traffic controller. It's a high pressure job, but he loved planes. So I grew up having planes kind of shoved in my face, not literally, but planes all the time. Wherever we go out and he'd hear something, he'd be like, oh, that's a so-and-so on its way to so-and-so, and it just got so boring that just, yeah, planes don't really do anything for me. Lord Peach says you're lucky to live near an airport. I live near a fire station. Yes, I can imagine that gets a little bit noisy. Actually, we do live near a fairly major accident and emergency hospital as well. And so we do get ambulances going past. We live on a main road. We do get ambulances go past. And again, you just kind of get used to it. Most of the time they're good and they don't have the sirens on in the middle of the night. But occasionally they do. You know, you get used to it. You accept it, don't you really? So, right, how long are these going to burn for? This is the question. I said I'd stream till these are all gone, but if you want to stick around, guys, I'm quite happy to stick around as well until these have all gone the course. Has this one gone out again? I don't know. Let's give it a little blast and see if it'll go again. There we go. This one now has nearly gone. This little this is the rope wick, we're going to call it. Nearly gone now. That did all right. That actually was better in terms of its heat than some of these, although it did take, that said, it did take longer, didn't it, to light the Visco fuse. I will go back and edit this video and cut it all out and do a side by side of which method is best, quickest to light Visco fuse. Blowtorch, and it'd be interesting to see actually if I do it sort of frame by frame, was the blowtorch quicker or was the Portfire quicker? Which was the actual quickest to light a piece of fuse? Be interesting to see, so might do another video on that at some point. 12 people in the chat at the moment, so welcome everybody. If you're just joining me thinking what's going on, what's this guy talking about? So I'm in my back garden. It's just after 11 o'clock at night here in the UK. I live in the UK if you're wondering. It's my birthday today. No, yes it is. Is it still today? It is still today. I thought it'd gone past midnight. It's not. It is still my birthday, March 11th. I'm 44. So to celebrate, I lit 44 Firework safety lighters. The little like kind of smouldering like incense stick type things, but they're designed specifically for lighting fireworks. So I thought I'd light 44 of those and chat to you guys and stream it. So not the most exciting stream, but hey, hopefully you guys are having fun. So welcome if you're just tuning in from wherever you are in the world. Thanks for joining me in my back garden in the middle of the night. Richie MC says happy birthday, Great Marko. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Lord Valentine Baby Peach says there was a major incident today. Berry Market air ambulance was flying over. It's interesting. Okay. Thomas is here. Thomas says happy birthday from your German friends, Thomas and Regine. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Thomas. It's nice to see you. And hello to Regine as well. Thank you. Yeah, we've just lit 44 firework safety lighters to celebrate my birthday. So if you want to go back and watch me light them, then rewind the stream. Not that you're not really missing much. You kind of get the idea, don't you? We're in a bit of a race to see which one's going to last the longest. Which one do we think? I think this one's going to last the longest, personally. But it might be this one. I don't know. Has this one gone out? I don't know. Let's give it a little bit of a blast. That a bit of a blast as well. There we go. That one's doing okay. This was the 45th one. I did actually like 45. To show you guys how to light fuses. So this is the 45th one. It's nearly empty. I'll come and show it to the camera so we get a nice kind of close up on what one of these looks like. So here's the remnants of a punk, as they're called, firework lighter. So a little smouldering stick. It's a little bamboo stick with compressed sawdust on the end, and you light it and it smoulders for quite some time. I mean, some of these have been going, I don't know, some of these have been going for probably close to an hour maybe now, and they're still going, so they do last a long time, these. Longer than I was expecting. But don't worry, I'm still happy streaming, guys, until these are done, as long as you guys stay. Obviously, if nobody's watching, I'm not going to stream to nobody, but as long as you guys are around, we'll keep going. Everybody's saying hello to Thomas and Regine. Yeah, it's great to see you guys in the chat. Thank you very much for watching all the way from Germany. I say all the way, it's not that far. Some people are watching from the States, which is even further, but thank you for watching from Germany. I do appreciate it. So yeah, this one's now pretty much finished. This is the rope one. Kind of pretty much done now. So only a little bit left on that. Let's take that bit of tape off. These ones, yeah, they're getting there. They're getting there. Let's knock a bit of this ash off. You guys are never going to look at incense sticks in the same way again, are you? Can you imagine if these were incense sticks? I lit 44 of them. Can you imagine the smell? Fortunately, these don't really have a scent to them. Yeah, you can obviously smell the sawdust kind of burning, but then there's no fragrance to them. Otherwise, 44 of these would have been, whew, blow my head off. All right, let's see if I missed any chat. I think I got all the chat. That's great. So I hope you guys have all had a good day today. I don't know what you guys have been up to. It was my birthday, obviously, today. I went out for breakfast this morning with some friends, and all-you-can-eat breakfast. It was so good. Bacon and egg and sausage and all those kind of proper full English breakfast, but like all-you-can-eat. Amazing. And that's kind of kept me going all day. I've only had a piece of birthday cake a few hours ago, and that's all I've eaten today. So I'll probably have some more cake in a bit. You know, it's my birthday. Needs eating. But yeah, that's been my day. The rest of the time I slept most of the day. My daughter was a little bit ill last night. She was kind of waking up, crying every hour last night. So I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. So most of my afternoon has been spent sleeping. But then this evening, again, my wife was up again last night with my daughter as well. So she didn't get a lot of sleep. So she went to bed early. My daughter's gone down to bed. She's much better, by the way. But it's meant I've kind of had a bit of an evening to myself. So I'm like, oh, what shall I do? It's my birthday. Shall I just watch some TV? What shall I do? I thought, no, let's go to the bottom of my garden and light 44 safety firework lighters and stream it. Because this is quality entertainment, folks. You've been told. It's interesting, I'm watching the stats on YouTube as I do this. The average view duration of this stream has been 7 minutes. So people have been tuning in for an average of 7 minutes to watch these smoulder down. How much longer will we go? We're down to the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 left. That one's nearly gone. That one's gone. That one's nearly gone. That one's still going. That one's still going. This one's been really interesting. It's got like a central core to it, which is obviously the stick. But on all the other ones, as the sawdust is burning, the stick is also burning. On this one, I don't know if you can kind of see it. Maybe put my hand by it so you can kind of see against it. There's the central core is actually still there. I thought at first, is that like wire? It does snap off, but it's quite rigid. That's quite some solid line to that, which is really good. Linda is here. Linda says, hello Marlo. It's Marco, but I'll let you off, that's fine. From New Jersey. Marco likes to celebrate all holidays with cake. Yeah, well, any excuse for cake, and I'm down for it. Linda's correct herself, Marco, yeah. But hey, Marlo, it's kind of a cool stage name, isn't it? The Great Marlo. I'll stick with Marco. John is here, Surfbum. John, hello, welcome in. Yeah, thanks for being here. If you're just tuning in thinking, what's going on? Why is all this smoke wafting towards the camera? It's my birthday today. I'm 44 years old. I lit 44 firework safety lighters about an hour and a bit ago, however long it was. How long have I been streaming? Where does it tell me? I don't know. Well, we are. 1 hour, 22 minutes ago. So about an hour or so ago, I lit 44 candles. We're still down, we're down to the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're down to the last 11 now, folks. I think that one's finished. That one's still going. That one's still going. Oh, that one's finished. That one's finished. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 left now, folks. And this was the first one I lit. So I started this end and weren't along. Some of them didn't light. I've had to relight them a few times. This was the first one and the thickest one. Although this one looks a similar thickness. This one did keep going out, but actually these thick ones are really, there's some longevity on them. There really is. So yeah, if you're just tuning in and thinking, well, what are these actually used for? When you buy in the UK, I don't know if it's the same way you are around the world, but if you buy a selection box of fireworks, or you buy a packet of rockets, you'll get a firework lighter with it, and it's just a piece of bamboo with like compressed sawdust on. You light it, it glows for a long time, and you can use that to light your fuses. So yeah, apologies, it just glitched again. Connection again, I have to apologise for it, it's not the best. It's a bit of an ad hoc stream. Didn't really have time to kind of get a decent connection out here. I'm right at the bottom of my garden, so I don't really have Wi-Fi. Connection's not brilliant here, so apologies if it keeps glitching and I keep freezing like that mid-sentence. But hopefully you're still getting the gist of kind of what's going on. John says, looks so nice and calm there, very windy at the shore today. Yeah, I mean, you can see there's not a lot of wind here this evening. The smoke is now going relatively straight up. For most of the time it's been going towards the camera, which people have been saying is like really kind of cool and eerie. At one stage it did come back towards me, but at the moment you can see there's not a lot of wind tonight, but there's a little bit. And that's the good thing about doing fireworks. You need the right conditions, and wind is kind of you'd think like rain is the worst condition to do fireworks in. Wind is the worst condition. If there's no wind, it's bad. If there's too much wind, it's bad. You need just the right amount. If there's zero wind, the smoke will just kind of linger, and so all your effects in the sky will be lost in smoke. And I've seen some big displays where you've kind of lost half the display because it's just saturated with smoke. There's been no wind to blow it away. So you need a little bit of breeze just to blow the smoke away, ideally from the audience, not towards the audience. Too much wind though, and that can be dangerous as well, because that can blow debris towards your audience. So wind direction, wind speed, most important things when it comes to fireworks. And actually that's something you could use these for, I guess. If you're setting up fireworks and you're not quite sure which way the wind's blowing, you could light one of these and put it on a stick and watch it smoulder, and watch which direction the wind takes the smoke, and then that will give you a clear indication of what the wind's doing. So I guess they have a use for that as well, but I've never actually seen any professional displays do that. They all have anemometers, you know, wind meters that measure wind speed and direction and stuff. So there's more high-tech ways to do it, but this is a low-tech way to determine which way the wind is blowing. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left now, folks. 8 left. I think this one is probably going to last the longest, but then this one did go out a few times, so I'm still impressed with these. These thick ones have been they have lasted a very long time. I mean, there is an argument, like, do they need to last this long? I mean, if we're coming up to an hour, I'm not sure actually what point. I obviously didn't like these at the very start of the stream. I did sort of set them all up and stuff first, but I've been streaming for about an hour and a half now, so these are probably going for about an hour-ish. Why do they make them that last so long? I mean, you know, if you get a selection box of fireworks, 15 fireworks, it's not going to last you an hour, is it? If you get a pack of rockets, 3 rockets, 5 rockets, they're not going to last you an hour. Why do these need to last so long? I don't know. It's a rhetorical question. I don't have the answer to that. I thought I'd just throw that out there and pose that question. Yeah, I don't think they need to last quite this long. But Elena is here. Hello, Elena. Aloha, she says. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your company. Apologies for the glitching. I know the signal is not great out here. I'll learn for next time. I'll run network cables out here. Whatever we need to do to get a good signal, we will work on that. But I say this is a bit of an ad hoc stream this evening. I wasn't really planning on doing it. Just kind of had an opportunity, thought let's do something for my birthday. So I know the stream is not as good quality-wise as it should be, connection-wise. But hopefully it's still enjoyable. Hopefully you guys can still get some entertainment out of it. So we're down to the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we've still got 8. There's 8 more to go. We're going to stream till they've all gone. Well, we'll see. If it's going to go for another 2 hours, probably not, because it is getting colder out here now as well. But fortunately it's dry, it's not raining, very little wind, it's not too bad, we'll manage. But yeah, Elena, thank you for being here. I do appreciate it, appreciate your company. In my back garden, if you're wondering where is this? So I'm in the UK, I live in Manchester, Greater Manchester, and this is my back garden. You may actually recognise this exact location from my New Year's Eve stream. My New Year's Eve stream, I let fireworks off here, loads of rockets, 60 odd rockets I think, in the space of a minute and a half. It was epic, and they all went off. And that was in this part of my garden as well. So this is sort of the end of my garden. I have a big pond down there, which is a bit of a hazard, but I'm aware that it's there. Sheds and things at the back, so. I say, why am I at the end of my garden? Well, just because I knew these would be a bit smoky. I knew I was going to be talking potentially for quite a while. And it is now 20 past 11 at night. Didn't want to wake the neighbours, didn't want to annoy the neighbours with smoke or my voice. So I thought, let's come down to the bottom of the garden and do it here. Obviously the downside of that is I'm a lot further away from the house than normal, and so the connection is not brilliant. Dis Noah Adventures is here. Dis Noah. Noah says hi. Happy birthday, Mark. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. So, it says, Mark, you have a cool garden. Yeah, I do like my garden. It's actually one of the reasons we bought this house. One of my criteria when we were looking at houses was I want somewhere with a big garden that's big enough for me to do fireworks. and I have this. I think the length of my garden, I think, from sort of house to the end boundary is about 200 foot, maybe 60 plus meters, 65 meters, something like that. So it's long, but I love it. I love being in the garden. I love being outdoors. I love doing gardening and stuff. And my daughter has lots of space to play out here, which is great. So, and if you've seen any of my live streams from like New Year's Eve or bonfire night, I light my garden up. I put some coloured lights in the trees and things, and it all looks kind of quite special, quite magical. So yes, I do have a good garden. I do like my garden. Tonight though, I just set up a couple of lights. So it's a bit ad hoc, so it's not the most kind of. If I was thinking about it, I'd put some up lighters in the trees and kind of done some nice things. But hey, it's my birthday. Who's got time for all that? The wind's changed direction again, folks. It's now blowing towards me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've still got 8 going. Yeah, I will go back and rewatch this and try and find like the shortest time, the longest time, the average, the mean time, just because, you know, I've never lit 44 of these together at once. It'd be good to get some stats on these, I think, guys. Maybe do a little follow-up video with stats on everything you wanted to know about punk lighters. Lord Valentine Baby Peach says, what happened now? What happened when? If you stepped away, what have you missed? Well, we're down to the last 8. We've gone from 44 firework safety lighters down to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 still smouldering. And I think this one's going to be going quite a while. But we'll keep streaming. We go on, as they say. But thanks again to Donna, who did a super chat earlier saying happy birthday. Really appreciate that, Donna. Thank you. I do mean that. Thank you. Never expected, always appreciated. Or as I said, one stream by mistake. I got it the other way around, didn't I? I said always expected, never appreciated. And I don't mean that. You guys know I don't mean that. It's never expected, it's always appreciated. So oh, that was funny. That was quite a bad slip up, wasn't it? Oh dear. That's why, you know, anything can and does happen on these live streams. And that's why you guys watch, I'm sure. Donna's saying, oh, I see, yeah, Elena sneaked away from work. Okay, well, yeah, I know some of you kind of ninja watch this and just listen and don't actually watch and are still at work and all those kind of things. But if you're just listening and not watching, and trying to imagine what you're looking at. Wow, it's a visual spectacle, guys. Go back and rewatch the stream. No, it's not. You can just listen to this because there's not an awful lot to look at. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've still got 8 safety firework lighters smouldering away here for over an hour. It's not an awful lot to look at. So yeah, if you're just listening to this and not actually watching, then that's absolutely fine. I know some of you do that with my streams, and that's cool as well. If you're at work, a special shout out to you. If you're sneaking off from work and got me on in the background or whatever, and your boss doesn't know that you're watching YouTube, that's fine. Hey, it's fine. Tell him I said it was fine. Donna's saying, yeah, we go on. Yes, that's right. Little Disney reference there for you folks that know what I'm talking about. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're down to 7 now, guys. The 8th one here is just about to go out. There we go. We're down to 7. It is actually, when we're down to 2, it is actually going to get quite exciting, isn't it, to see which one's gonna last the longest. Knock a bit of this ash off. Then there were 7. I think it's going to be this one, but this one did go out a few times, did have to relight it, so this one's the same thickness as this one, so I guess they should have in theory kind of burnt at the same rate if this one's really thick, and they're really lasting a long time. Verna says happy birthday. Verna Marie, thank you, I appreciate it. Welcome in, thank you. Jenny B says, have you been to Disneyland Paris, Marco? I've not. We did look at it actually a couple of years ago, and once we'd factored in all the costs were going to be, we'd actually rather just save and go back to Disney World for the amount of money it was going to cost us to get to Disney Paris. Yes, obviously it was going to be cheaper than going to Disney World, but it was more expensive than we thought to go to Disneyland Paris. We thought we'd rather just save and come back to Walt Disney World. So, but maybe one day I'm sure I will get to Disneyland Paris. I wouldn't mind going. It's an expense, isn't it? And given the choice, I'd rather go to Disney World. So hopefully we'll be back out there before too long. I hope. We shall see what happens. 11 people here still watching, so thank you everybody. I know the connection's not been great. I know I keep kind of pausing mid-sentence and sort of juddering and stuff. I'm not doing that in real life, obviously. That's the stream kind of cutting out and stuff, but thanks for bearing with me. Jenny B says, interesting. Thank you. Was that sarcastic? Is this not that interesting? We're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've still got 7 going. And I didn't think these would burn anywhere near this long. But it's fine. I said I would stream. So, and it is still technically my birthday for another 32 minutes. So we can continue the celebrations. I think I've caught up on chat. Lord Valentine Baby Peach there with the party emojis. Thank you very much. Yes, it is. It does feel like a party, this, doesn't it? People are tuning in thinking, did he not have anything better to do on his birthday? Well, I say I have done things on my birthday. I went out for an all-you-can-eat breakfast this morning, and it's been great. Spent some time with my daughter as well when she got in from the childminders, and that was a lot of fun. So I have done things today. But the household went to sleep, so I thought I'll come in the garden and stream and chat to you guys. So this isn't the only thing I'm doing on my birthday. This isn't the highlight of my birthday. Although actually it's kind of, it's up there. Oh dear. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 to go. Lord Valentine Baby Peach says, how is your daughter doing? She's doing really well, thank you. She will be 3 next month. But she is so tall already. She is really tall. She's outgrowing her clothes at a crazy rate at the moment. But she's good, so thank you for asking. I appreciate that, thank you. The only thing missing is Mark's cake. Do you know what? I'm thinking I might. Shall I go back to the house and get some cake? Will you guys stay here if I go and get some cake? Will you still be here? If I'm back in like 2 minutes with some cake? Would that be good? Should we do that? Okay. I'll keep my mic on. I don't know if my mic will work all the way back to the house, but I'll keep my mic on. I'm going to go and get some cake. I'll bring you back here and we'll eat some cake on the stream. I know it's not a jacket potato. I know, but hey, it's cake. It's better than nothing, right? So bear with me, guys. I'll be back in 2 minutes. But I've still got my mic on, so you should still be able to hear me as I traverse the darkness of my garden. I say it might cut out because I don't know what the range on these mics is. Then again, you might be able to keep hearing me. Hear me? From my garden. If anybody's tuned in now thinking, what am I looking at here? Hey everybody, I'm back. I have cake. White chocolate, kind of fudgy kind of cake. Oh, birthday cake, because it's my birthday. Right, there we go. Jacket potatoes and cake here. Let's catch up on chat before I eat my cake. Doing what you love on your birthday is best. Yeah, and I love doing these live streams. I love chatting to you guys. It is a lot of fun. The airplane noises have stopped. Yeah, they have at the moment. The planes may be taking off in the other direction now, we'll see. Disneyland Paris is only 3 hours away from us by train, says Thomas. Yes, it's a little bit further away from us, but we can do it by train because we have the Channel Tunnel, the Euro Tunnel. So it is possible by train for us, but it's just expensive. Excuse me. Let's have a look. Janie B says she would love Walt Disney World. This is my daughter, I guess we're talking about. Yes, she would. I think what holds us back in the moment is like, is she old enough to have memories of it in the future? Because obviously in the UK, coming over to Walt Disney World is a big trip and it's a big expense. We want her to be old enough to have memories, you know, that are going to last. Obviously, if she came over, she'll have a great time, but I don't want her to then come back and not actually remember any of it in a few years' time. So if we're going to spend all that money, we want it to be worthwhile. And also, she doesn't really, at the moment, watch an awful lot of, we have Disney on and stuff in the background. We try and introduce her to Disney, but she doesn't know an awful lot of Disney characters. Yes, she knows Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Figment, some of the Disney princesses. But other than that, she doesn't really have a massive interest in Disney at the moment. So I think if we went over there, there'd be a lot of characters that she'd be like, yeah, don't know who that is, you know. So, but before too long, we will get out there with her, I'm sure. Elaine says, oh yes, cake. Yeah, everyone's saying cake, cake, cake. Mic is cutting off. Is the mic still cutting off, or is the mic okay now? That I knew it would have cut off when I went back to the house, but hopefully you can still hear me and it's not cutting out. Now, hooray for cake. when you're ready, we'll show Naomi the best time at Disney. Yeah, and we are so looking forward to seeing you, Donna, when we do come over, for sure. Right, how many? We're down to the last one. Oh, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that one still going? Yeah. We're down to the last 6, guys. And I'm going to have some birthday cake. Jenny says you're right, Marco. Best to wait till she's a little older. Yeah. We did seriously consider doing it this year, around this time. Because also children under 3 are free at Disney, so it would have saved us money. But then we're like, it's a long way to go. We don't know how. She's never obviously flown before. Transatlantic from the UK, it is quite a long flight. We don't know how she's going to be. We don't know how she's going to be with the heat over there. And we don't know, if she's going to actually remember any of it. So we sort of hummed and hard, like, we could do it. It would save us a bit of money rather than versus doing it in a few years' time. But in the end, we thought, no, let's wait a little bit. Cake looks delicious, says Donna. It is, it's good. It's good cake. Well, Valentine Baby Peach, did you hear about Disney Junior, Disney Channel, Disney XD got removed in 2020? Removed from what? Streaming services and things? Well, it doesn't surprise me because, of course, we've got Disney Plus now, haven't we? So, Thomas says Disney World is our favourite. So many good memories. We stay there 4 times there. We'll come back for sure. Yeah, I've been to Disney World, I think, 3-4 times in my life. My wife, I took her over there for the first time on our honeymoon. It was actually our sort of belated honeymoon / first anniversary. So we were over there in 2019, and she loved it. She didn't really know what to expect. She'd never been transatlantic before, never been to America, never been to Disney, didn't really know what to expect, and loved it. And every day since then, pretty much, she's been like, I want to go back, I want to go back. So we'll be back for sure. The only thing is, because it was our anniversary, our kind of honeymoon / belated honeymoon / anniversary, we kind of went all out. So we stayed at Grand Floridian for 2 weeks, which, is certainly not the cheapest Disney hotel to stay at. But because of that, we've kind of been a bit spoilt. So she wants to go back and she wants to go to Grand Floridian again. It's like, okay, I better get saving. Lord Valentine says, I'm jealous, give me some cake, please. Well, there's plenty left. And then say, sorry for missing, what kind of cake is it? I shall show you. Excuse me if I had a joke on it. It's kind of a white chocolate, ganache, kind of triple layer sponge cake. It's not homemade, it's store-bought, but it's still good. So, yeah, white chocolate kind of sponge. Oh, and we're down to the last. This very first one, is now just finished. We are down to the last 3, folks. That's gone. Yep, 3 to go. It might finish by the top of the hour. We'll see. Then you'll have to get some Marco, some crazy bananas. Yeah, I still have a few crazy bananas left. I'm eating them sparingly. Down to my last little bag. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, crazy bananas, a little banana-shaped candy you can get over in the States at Disney. And when I was over there, I had the pleasure of streaming on a channel called Resort TV 1. If you love Disney, go check them out. They stream from all the parks over there and stuff. It's great, family-friendly streams. I did a lot of streaming with them. When we discovered Crazy Bananas, it kind of became a bit of a thing on the channel, and still to this day, we still talk about Crazy Bananas. So, baking with the family a cake, says Janie B. Oh, I want to try some of Donna's cooking when we go over there. Sometimes some baking, definitely, for sure. Cooking as well, but definitely baking. I do have a sweet tooth. I do like my cake. Thomas says that looks delicious. It's really good. And it tastes really good outdoors. It's really weird. I've noticed when you eat food outdoors, it tastes a lot better than when you eat it indoors. It's weird, isn't it? Like if you have a burger indoors versus a burger outdoors, the one outdoors always tastes better. It could be exactly the same burger, but you eat it outdoors and it just tastes better. I don't know. And then there were two. Oh, Donna's going to do us a full dinner. Wow, amazing. Sounds great, Donna. We finished dinner with a cake, yeah. Yeah, I definitely have a sweet tooth. Like whenever I go to a restaurant and look at a menu, I always work backwards. I look at what cakes there are and then work out like what I'm going to have based on what cake there is. Yeah, I'd be quite happy to go to a restaurant and have like 2 or 3 courses of just cake. Just sample different cakes. Forget about main courses and starters. Cake, I'm fine with it. JDB says you're so true and your appetite seems to grow when you're camping. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's strange, the outdoors, how it affects your taste buds and things. Thought it would be a feast, yeah, absolutely. We're looking forward to that. Oh, we're down to the last one now, folks. One remaining. And we've been coming up to nearly 2 hours on the stream time. Which means this has been burning, smouldering away for about an hour and a half. Crazy. Like a luau, yeah. That would be good. Have you tried an all-you-can-eat buffet? Yes, I have. I had an all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet this morning, which was epic. But yes, I have had all-you-can-eat buffets before. Mark, this cake is a good reason to visit you. For sure, Thomas. If you're ever over in the UK, do let me know. I will supply you with some cake. Still 8 people watching as well, so thanks guys if you're staying tuned to find out exactly how long this burns for, smoulders for. Tell you what though, when I woke up this morning I didn't think I'd be stood at the bottom of my garden at 1:45 eating cake in the cold and streaming. It wasn't something I planned. But hey, I'm very happy to be here. Baby peaches are all smouldering away. There is one still smouldering, the others are all out. Once they do go out, the heat goes from them very quickly. I mean, I can touch all those. There's no residual heat in there at all. The ash as well doesn't stay hot. The ash just kind of crumbles into dust. Unlike you saw the hot, like molten droplets coming off the Portfire earlier that burnt through my glove. That's hot. This, it's just ash that comes off here. There's nothing, no powdery ash. There's no heat really in that. So it's not like once this goes out I'm going to have to leave it 15-20 minutes, half an hour before I put it all away. I can put it away fairly quick because the heat will have gone. That cake was good. The ash is probably good for the soil, yeah. Not a bad point, because again, at the end of the day, this was just bamboo and sawdust, compacted sawdust, so no real kind of chemicals in here, so yeah, this would be okay for the ground. We got one more to go. What would be interesting to see is, would this now still light a fuse? Let's have a little look. Let's get a little bit more fuse. Could do with securing it onto the end of something just so that I'm not, obviously because you don't hold fuse in your fingers, that would just be silly. So let me stick a little bit of fuse on to the end of this. Excuse me. And let's see, now that this has been burning for so long, let's see if there's still enough heat to light this little bit of Visco. Let's see, here we go, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and that lit pretty quick. So yeah, there is still some heat in there, even after an hour and a half. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's saying, oh, I'm sure we'll love Donna's cooking and baking. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And for those of you who don't know Donna does a cooking show on YouTube every couple of weeks on a Sunday. She does cooking from her kitchen. She does some amazing stuff. So if you enjoy cooking, if you enjoy learning new recipes and stuff like that, do check out Dinners with Donna. Donna's lovely, and she streams from her house with her family and stuff, and it's really lovely stream. So if you like cooking and things like that, go check out Donna's streams for sure. Right, we're down to the last one. How much longer is this one going to burn? I know what else will be interesting to see. Let's see if there's enough heat. There should be. Let's see if there's enough heat from here to be able to light a match off it. Let's have a go. Yeah, there we go. So whilst these are a bit like incense sticks, they are designed to produce heat rather than smoke. They obviously do produce smoke as a byproduct, but these are different from your traditional incense sticks in that it doesn't. I'm holding the other end of the match against it now and just seeing if it will actually catch fire. Well, it's kind of, again, it's smouldering, but I don't think this will flame. I don't think it will actually be enough to set this bit of wood on fire. No, but it has blackened the end of the match for sure. Janie B says, love watching Donna's streams. Right, come on, bung lighter. And something else we can test is like how windproof are these. I'm going to blow on this and see if I can blow it out or whether it still keeps smouldering. So actually not bad, not bad. Oh, I can now hear an owl somewhere. And some birds, randomly. And we've just passed the 2 minute mark, 2 hour mark as well, guys. So if you're still with me, if you've been here since the start or near the start, thank you for your company. Thanks for hanging around. We are waiting for this to smoulder and go out. So what passes for entertainment these days? Nine of you still here as well, so thanks for your company, guys. Do appreciate it. And that is a really interesting bird call. I don't know if my mic's picking that up, probably not. Well, if nothing else, you've seen some nice smoke effects tonight, haven't you, drifting towards the camera? Checking I've caught up on chat, which I think I have, yep. There we go. Oh, and the average view duration's gone up from 7 minutes something to 9 minutes 20. So if you've been tuned in for more than 9 minutes, you're more than average. And I appreciate you being here, so thank you. There's only 9 minutes left of my birthday, folks. Talking Tom and Ben News wishes you late happy birthday. It's an app I use. Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much. To Talking Tom and Ben News. So yeah, another year old. So I'm 44 now. So I'm technically now in my mid-40s. Never mind. It's actually my wife's 40th next month as well, so it's a big birthday for her this year. So I'll have to see what she wants to do for that. There is something quite therapeutic, isn't there, just watching smoke. Sorry, I got a little mesmerised there. Verna says, have a great rest of your birthday. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, Verna. Thanks for being here. As I say, I didn't know how long I was going to stream tonight. I didn't think this would still be smouldering after this length of time. But we're so close now. It's like, I don't want to end the stream yet because I want to see this go out. But this could be another 20 minutes, half an hour. I don't know. We shall see. Jenny says, oh boy, Mark, I'm okay. Yeah, at this rate, I might need a hot chocolate. To be fair, it's getting pretty cold out here now. But it's all right, I'm okay. Might have a hot chocolate in a bit. Donna with the emojis of birthday cake. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, let's talk about what I've got coming up on my channel this year. If you're new and like, what does he kind of do on his channel? I do reviews of fireworks. Some of them are exclusive. I get given fireworks literally before anybody else. As soon as they land in the UK, they get passed on to me. I get an opportunity to film them, fire them, review them exclusively on my channel, which is, I'm very honoured to be able to do that. So there'll be some more exclusive videos of never before seen fireworks that nobody has ever seen before coming up on my channel this year. I'm going to be doing some filming for a number of different firework brands and retailers and things, so lots of good things coming up. I'm going to be firing a number of shows again this year for the company that I crew for. I'm going to be doing some of my own shows as well, and of course more live streams and things on YouTube, live streams from my back garden, live streams from various different places, all on the theme of fireworks and pyrotechnics and things like that. So if you like that kind of thing and you're not subscribed to my channel, then please do consider doing that. My content is all family friendly. You won't hear swearing, bad language. You won't see me do anything illegal or dangerous on my channel. So if you've got kids that are interested in fireworks or pyrotechnics and things like that, then this is a safe channel for them to watch here on YouTube. Jenny says happy birthday, Mrs. Great Marko. Yeah, she'll be in bed now, and I don't know if she'll watch this stream back because it's not the most exciting, is it? Let's be honest. But I will pass on your regards to her. It's her birthday next month, so a day after my daughter's birthday, which I'm actually quite pleased about, because if my daughter was born on my wife's birthday, then I wouldn't get as much cake, would I? Because if they're both sharing the same birthday, there's only going to be one cake. So they're a day apart, which is good. So it means, you know, I can justifiably have access to 2 different birthday cakes. It all worked out well. But yes, I will be sure to pass on your regards, JDB. Thank you for that. That's very kind of you. Let me see if I can find out what the temperature is out here at the moment. Let me have a look at the forecast. Okay, the temperature at the moment is 7 degrees centigrade, because of course we use centigrade here in the UK. Let me convert that for you guys. Centigrade to Fahrenheit. It does feel a bit cooler. It has gone noticeably cooler now. Right, 7 degrees Fahrenheit is 45 degrees Fahrenheit is the current temperature where I am here in the UK, in my back garden, approaching midnight. Can you hear any cars near you? We're actually okay because my garden is so long. I'm really set back far from the road, so we do live on a major, what we call A roads here in the UK. So we do have quite a lot of traffic on there, but at this time of night it's not too bad, and I'm far enough away that I don't really hear cars. I can hear a little bit of traffic in the distance, but it's not particularly loud, and you probably can't even hear that on the microphone. So no, we're okay here. We don't hear an awful lot of traffic. Elena says, Mark, good reason for more cake. Yes, absolutely. It's worked out well having the 2 birthdays on 2 different days. Same temperature here too, says JDB. Yeah, but I imagine you're not in your garden like I am. But it's okay, we're getting there. This is slowly, very slowly burning down. Let's clear some of that ash off the top of that. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good, and it's not raining, so that's the main thing, because it does rain an awful lot here in Manchester in the UK. So, and I obviously wouldn't have done this tonight if it was raining, so the fact that the weather is kind of okay enough for me to do this, I thought, yeah, let's do it. I'm not doing anything else this evening. I could just watch some movies or whatever, but it'd be more fun to actually do something, wouldn't it, on my birthday and stream for you guys. So Janie B says, not in my garden, it's raining. Yes, absolutely. So again, I do apologise, guys, if the stream has been cutting in and out a bit tonight. I say I am the bottom end of my garden. I don't have a great signal here. I will work on it so that if I ever do stream down this way again, we'll get a better signal, better connection. Even if it means I've got to run a network cable out and Wi-Fi routers and all those kind of things, we will work on it. But first time I've actually streamed, I think, from this end of the garden. I've done videos down this end of the garden before, and actually I think I might have streamed on my phone perhaps before from down here, but I'm actually streaming on the GoPro tonight, just because it's easier with the microphone. I can have a clip-on microphone, and it's more difficult to do that with the phone. It's easier to do with the GoPro, because of course I'm talking quite quietly, because I am in a built-up area. There's no neighbours like dead close, because this is a long garden. The garden at the back is kind of long as well, so I'm at least 30 plus metres away from the nearest house here. So, but even so, I'm not talking particularly loudly, and that's why I wanted to have the clip-on mics. That's why I wanted to use the GoPro, and that's why I'm not using my phone. And yeah, I'm not making excuses. It is what it is, guys, and I appreciate you all being here. This is starting to, hopefully, there's only about an inch or so left on this. It started off about this high, maybe. So, maybe another 10 minutes. It's coming up to midnight now. My birthday's going to end in a minute. Thomas says it's 1 a.m. here, of course, yes, because you're an hour ahead. Jeremy must work tomorrow morning. It was nice to see you, Mark, on your special day. Good night, Thomas and Regine. Thank you so much, Thomas and Regine. I appreciate your company. I really appreciate you dropping in and staying for as long as you did. So thank you. Hope you get a good night's sleep. I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Thank you so much. Elena shares her birthday with her grandpa, so we just have one cake. And Janie B says, if it's a Costco cake, that's a huge cake. Yes, that's right. Yeah, sharing a cake's okay if the cake's big enough. Right, come on, punk lighter. How much longer are you going to go? Donna says it's not raining where she is. That's good. And 20 people have clicked the thumbs up button on this stream so far. So if that's you, thank you very much. I say I didn't know how popular this stream was going to be, because it's kind of, I get visually it's not the most exciting thing I've ever done on a live stream. by far, but thank you if you've clicked like. If you've not clicked like and you are enjoying this content, then do click like and let YouTube know that you like watching me in my garden at midnight, getting cold and watching something smouldering away. I think we've caught up on chat. I do like how these are kind of burning on a nice like cone, a nice little point. The other one's kind of burnt sort of with a flat top. This has got quite a good surface area on it, so, which is probably actually good, you know, it's kind of what you want when you're lighting fuses with it. You want as much surface area kind of as hot and glowing as possible to be able to light your fuse. So these the two thick ones are actually burning quite to a nice sort of tip. Elena is replying to Janie. Don't think we had Costco back then. It was just a small one from our local bakeries. Yeah, but sometimes actually, you know, like nice cakes, not mass-produced cakes, but like, you know, little artisan cakes you can get from your local bakery. They can be really good, can't they? Sometimes even a lot better than the mass-produced kind of Costco ones, even though they're bigger. It's not always about quantity, is it? It's the quality of the cake that makes the difference. So yeah, I hear you. And Jenny says exactly the same. Those bakeries usually have better tasting cakes with real frosting. That's true. It's really quite cool. It's almost burning like on two sides of this. There's like two separate plumes of smoke coming up from it. Quite cool. If you like smoke effects, though, one of the reviews I did last year was for some coloured smoke grenades. And I actually did those here as well by the trees. So check out, just search smoke on my channel. They were proper fireworks, but they're designed to produce coloured smoke. So you use them for weddings and celebrations and things like that. So they're daytime smokes. But I let a few of those off and filmed those and reviewed those, and I'm quite impressed with those. So check out my review of those on my channel as well if you want to see more. If you've enjoyed the smoke tonight, there's more smoke on my channel. So yeah, it's no longer my birthday, folks. If you're just tuning in, it was my birthday yesterday when I started this stream. Even though I haven't only been streaming for 2 hours, 16 minutes. It's longer than I was expecting to stream tonight, I'll be honest. But that's okay, we're nearly there now. Hopefully. Clear the ash off the top of this. We're just waiting for this very last firework lighter to finish. We started off with 44 all going at once. We're now down to the last one, and this has been going probably close to 2 hours maybe now, this particular one, maybe just under. So yeah, they last a long time, unnecessarily so in my opinion. They don't need to last this long, but it was a bit of an experiment because it's it's quite funny, isn't it, when the connection just drops out and then comes back in, and all of a sudden I'm in a different place and I've moved from here and then suddenly I'm there, and it's like magic. Right, I think this is getting there now. There is still some heat from it. I can put my hand over it and it does feel warm. So it's done well. It's fulfilled its purpose. For sure. In fact, for its last few minutes I might bring it close to the camera and we can all watch it extinguish together. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Elena has a very good point, Mark. It's still your birthday here, so we can keep celebrating for you. Yes, of course. I didn't think of that, but yes, it is still March 11th there, isn't it? So it is still technically my birthday. So, yeah. Yes, and if you're on the east coast of America, you're probably thinking, what? It's just gone midnight in the UK. I thought we were 5 hours behind. No, at the moment you're only 4 because your clocks have changed. Our clocks don't go into daylight savings until a couple of weeks' time, a couple more weeks to go. So right now there's only 4 hours difference between the UK and the east coast of the US. So for some of you, it's just gone 8 o'clock in the evening. So you're right, yeah, there are a few more hours left on my birthday over there. So yeah. Right, we are getting down, I reckon the last few minutes now of this one. I'm going to bring it close to the camera and we can watch it extinguish together. Here we go, folks. The dying embers of the last punk lighter out of 44, 45 that I lit this evening. But we also lit a Portfire. We also lit a little old style wick as well. So we've lit a few different things tonight. We've lit some matches, we've lit the chef's blowtorch. So it's not just been about these tonight. So there has been a bit of action tonight on the stream, not just watching these things smoulder. Still got another punk lighter there, I've realised. Oh well, we'll save that one for another day. This is still going. You can see it is glowing, it is like glowing hot. It is still enough to ignite a match or ignite a fuse. Still a little bit of smoke coming off it as well. I think it's nearly done there now. Yeah, that is now just the actual stick glowing. I bet if I flick that off, that will now. There we go. Well, that's one way to end my birthdays. Oh dear. Well, we did it. We lit 44 punk lighters and they took a very long time to burn. But there we go. Let's just catch up on chat. I think we're caught up on chat now, yes. So, thanks everybody again for being here for this little kind of ad hoc stream. Probably not the most exciting thing I've ever done on a stream, but I wanted to stream tonight on my birthday just to chat to you guys and say hi and see how everybody's doing. So thanks for your company, and wherever you are in the world, wherever you've been watching from. If you've been watching on the replay and you're still watching this far into the stream, well done, you deserve a medal. I am going to rewatch this stream like on fast, like 2, 3, 4 times the speed, and I imagine it's probably a lot more exciting. But thank you for being here, everyone, from my back garden. Hopefully you'll see me back in my back garden again before too long. Do subscribe to my channel if you've not already for more Firework content, including some exclusives coming your way later on this year. But thank you again, everybody, for your support. Just for being here. Thank you for your company and enjoying what I do. It means a lot. So I'll keep doing this as long as you guys still enjoy what I'm doing. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to sign off now because it's 10 past midnight. It is getting quite cold here. I need to go in and warm up and obviously tidy all this away as well and then get to bed. So, but thank you for being here on my birthday. It does mean a lot. And yeah, I will see you all again very soon. So for now, though, I am going to end the stream and say good night. So thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.